Bruh.
And that's all right. What up? How's it going? How you doing, Ducky? Huge day today. Huge day today. A day we've been building up to for for 3 games, 3 sequentially numbered names, sequentially named Sonic games. But we'll get into that in a bit. How you doing? I just ate some pulled pork, ate a sandwich. It was good. And now I feel too full. I feel terrible, but it was good. I don't know if it was worth it, but it was good. It was very good. I got a big giant green tea. I'm ready for Sonic. I'm ready for my Monday dose of Sonic. It's Monday, right? It's Monday. The Monday before Thanksgiving. And I think we should celebrate it with a game that people aren't thankful that we got. Maybe when we got it, they were thankful, but now have turned sour on it. And I think for good reason. But I'm not going to be a hard-line defender for this, but I did like it when it came out. My opinions have changed over time to be probably more in line with the normal person. But, I mean, I feel like I went through it yesterday. Something was off yesterday. I don't know if it was... It was the first time I've ever been disappointed by a new Sonic game. And that I couldn't see... There wasn't enough positives to outweigh the negatives for me. That never happens. It was a rare occasion. So we're going back to the past. To the far-off year of... When did this come out? To the far past year of... I want to say like 2010? 2010! A ways away. That's like... Oh my god. 2010 was 13 years ago? Wait, am I doing my math right? Go back to 1987. You're telling me Sonic 4 is 13 years old? I hate time. Anyways, yeah, we're checking out Sonic 4. Cameraman or tech guy, behind the scenes guy, can you pull that up, please? I got a new intern working with me. He's still new to the whole thing. Come on. It should be labeled like game or something. Come on, man. I'm paying you an exposure. Oh, there, you got it, you got it. Thank you, thank you. And we are playing the Xbox version because that's what I have it on. I think I also had it on iPhone. And then I had it on... I think I had episode 2 on PS3. I didn't have episode 1 on PS3. I don't know why I got it on PS3. Oh, you know, I know why I had it on PS3. When it came out, I was... Oh my god, my ears. There it is, look at it! I mean, not to be rude, but why am I animated better than he is right now? There's a lot of questionable design things we'll soon dive into. But I had episode 2 on PS3 because I was traveling with my family. My sibling used to be in dance growing up, so we went to a lot of recitals. And I took my PS3 because I really wanted to play Sonic 4, episode 2. And so I did while they were out doing their thing. And so I don't know why, I feel like I have more warm memories with episode 2, but I definitely played episode 1 a lot more. Anyways, enough lollygagging. We're gonna start a new game, because who cares? Wait, actually, let's look at my data before we delete it. Oh, this must have been reset, because I definitely had everything. I only have 3 emeralds. I must have done this. I don't know when. What are my achievements looking like? Dude, I almost had them all. I just didn't... Oh, I remember this! Look at these dates. I was going out hard on the achievements in 2011. Oh my god. I got this achievement on January 29th, 2011. That was my birthday. I really hunkered down to play Sonic 4 on my birthday. And I got 2 achievements. Oh, this is the first day I played it. I played it on my birthday? Why? Oh, you know what? Somebody probably bought me like Xbox money. Yeah, look, that was the first time I played it. My birthday of 2011. That's crazy. Then I finally beat the game 4 days later. No, wait, 5 days later. I got all the emeralds 17 days after that. and defeated 1,000 enemies by the 28th. That's crazy. Happy late birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. How you doing, Lex?
Hello, everybody.
That's crazy. Anyways, let's start a new one. Delete all that old crap. It's 2023. Oh, whoa, Texas? Texas flag? I'm too big on screen. Also, is that the Texas flag? I don't remember. I never, the white and red, I always get flipped. Anyway, let's take a gander at these visuals. Sonic is very shiny. And this grass is plastic as hell. Right when it came out, but I think gave up right away. The funny thing about it is, I think the Android one specifically, on iPhones, his Sonic's model was like super polygonal, but for some reason the Android version had a really nice looking model of Sonic. Like it was basically this with a pretty good poly count, but like he didn't look like he was made of plastic with Vaseline on him. Like he had pretty good shading on him. And I think the later games were, the later mobile ports were updated to match that. But that's one thing I remember right away. This is definitely a looking game. I do like this song though. This opening song I like. I still don't really like the sound font they chose for it. It's like trying to be Genesis, but it's just, I mean, I don't know what the hell they thought. But I like the song. I think this is a good jingle, good melody. Alright, so we're like, let's take the classic, but let's make it like modern, but also like, this is when like Xbox arcade games were like, oh wait a minute, oh I have speed shoes. They're like, let's do a retro revival. But like, we can't put too much budget in it. It's just a little downloadable game, you know? So they go for this weird middle ground. He is modern Sonic. And my god, the name Sonic 4. Oh, wait a minute. Check this out. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I liked this when it came out. I thought it was fun. But also, I had very little taste back in the day. I was also a big shill for anything Sonic, and I still am. But as we see, my... uncurling! But as we saw yesterday, even I can falter at points. Sonic Superstars was like sending me in a crisis. That's the first time I was ever like, damn, this is not what I want. I don't like this. I feel like I was talking about this yesterday. I have like the Sonic gene where I can like almost anything Sonic is in. If there's something I can latch onto and be like, whoa, that's so cool. Like I can forgive a lot. If there's enough good stuff, I'll be like, that's awesome. Like, you know, I'm unhinged that way. I like Sonic and the Secret Rings. I like Sonic 06. But also, I'm not blinded. If I ever recommend these games, I will give you all the proper warnings. I am aware of my biases. Superstars is bad. See, like even then, I don't even want to call it bad. It's just I don't know. I wasn't vibing with it very much. And honestly, most of it was the boss fights are so long and drawn out. It's like the most tedious thing ever. And then the music's bad, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to play through it again, like on my own. I was ruminating on my thoughts a bit, because I don't hate it. I like the emerald power-ups. I think that's fun. Granted, I only ever used really like one of them, but... Oh my god. Multiplayer is weird? Yeah, from what I've seen, I didn't have anybody to play with. because I'm sad and lonely. Oh my god, my eyes. But I hear it's not made for that. Which I also hear for like the Mario games, but that's like fun in a very chaotic way. But the Sonic one is like chaotic in a barely playable way, or non-playable way. Oh, that's right. You don't jump. You just shake the stage and hurt your eyes. Also, this music, seen it. They're like trying to go for like the Sonic 1, like kind of ethereal, dreamy music, but this is just like, you're putting me to sleep, man. Oh, that's right. You need to collect rings. Yeah, one of the bosses that was pushing me over the edge was a really long auto-scroller that takes so long. And the thing about Sonic boss fights is that they're never very, you know, they're not hard. And you can go through them pretty fast. Like, that's always been a thing with Sonic boss fights. They're too easy. But this one does the thing where it's like, you have to wait for them to be vulnerable. You have to wait this incredibly long time before they become vulnerable. And you're just like, you're waiting around. And it's just like, ugh! At the Sonic 1 extra stage? Sonic Superstars doesn't. But it's like a bonus stage. What other game does it? I think maybe Triple Trouble had a bonus stage with it. But it's usually just bonus stages and other ones. Otherwise, they don't really revisit that special stage very often, because it's just not very fun. Or that interesting. They usually go for the half pipe, which honestly, I feel like half pipe is probably my least favorite special stage. It's cool, but like, I don't know. I'm a blue sphere head, you know? Or like whatever they do in Sonic CD. Put me in that. No, I want that! Oh my god. That looks pretty cool. No way. Blue Spheres is the best special stage, and there's no contest. My family hates the noise, because I play it so much. Whoa, whoa! Oh, wait a minute. I remembered a problem. Rolling doesn't really make you go fast. The physics are all insane in this game. I remember seeing that a lot back in the day. And I kind of got it, but I was like, it's Sonic 4. It's cool. Oh my god. I did play it a lot though, so I don't know. Like, I don't hate this. Is it peak 2D Sonic? God, no. God, no. But like, I can play this fine. I just felt like Superstars was... I'm still trying to like gather my thoughts in a coherent way. A lot of it just felt like it was kind of spinning its wheels. I don't know. And I know Sonic 4's bosses in particular had a big issue with the same, like, waiting for the boss to be vulnerable. So we'll see how that stacks up. I'm interested to see, comparing them. So I think Sonic 4 Episode 2 is better than 1. Looks better, sounds better. But we'll see design-wise. It looked fine to you? Yeah, I'm not saying Sonic Superstars is a bad game. It's just something I still like can't even fully articulate what it was that really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I think if you give that to like a kid, he'll be like, "Oh, this rocks. Sonic's cool." Maybe. Like, I think that's a good introductory 2D Sonic game. Oh. I don't know. Especially after playing the Triple Trouble remake, I was like, now that's... Ah! Still make him like Sonic Armor? True! Actually true. Sonic R is awesome. Meow, meow, meow. oh my god, the music, like this music sounds like weird cats, but I like the compositions. There were some songs in Superstars that were just playing. I'm like, how is this supposed to be memorable in any way? The most nothing burgers of songs I've ever heard in Sonic. There were some good ones though. But I think there was one song that actively was like making me upset. Like it was making me mad. I hated it. It was like anti-Asmer. Something about the melody was like teeing me off. I don't even want to look it up because I don't want to get mad. I want to be happy playing Sonic 4. I want to be a pal. I feel like I'm 2011 all over again, playing Sonic 4 on my iPhone at CCD. Yeah, I definitely feel like homing attack was not very necessary in classic Sonic games. And even when they do use it, you know, it's just a chain of enemies like this. I don't know. There's ways to make Death Pit! There's ways to make homing attack interesting, but they usually just go for the chain. But I know a lot of the big issue people had with this was just calling it Sonic 4. Like, damn. You really said this is Sonic 4. But I feel like maybe to the average gamer, this is cool. I think people liked it back in the day. The non-Sonic, not Sonic Pill, but the terminally Sonic. I think normal people probably liked it. They're like, oh, it's like the old ones. Gimme. Man, they were asking for scrutiny when they called it that. That's all I'm saying. And they got it.
Get a load of this.
Also, where's episode 3?
To my boobs and I jiggle my butt. Wherever you poop, I always poop.
You make me fun.
Please.
What up, man, Lance? Into future games like Generations Mania? No. No, no, no. No, they did not. I know they've remixed a lot of this. Not a lot of them. It was mostly just this song. Considering a grilled cheese? Mm-hmm. May I influence you to say yes to the grilled cheese? You don't have to listen. But if I could somewhat influence you, that'd be cool. If I could be an influencer for a second. Whoa! Oh my god. He's gaming! Oh my god. Never mind. Jalapeno popper grilled cheese? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're getting fancy with this. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, they remix a lot of Splash Hill Zone a lot. I hate this song. Who wants a fun fact? Who wants a fun fact? I'll only say it if somebody wants to hear it. Okay, did you know that this song is a reused piece of unused boss music from Sonic 3D Blast? Oh! And it makes you think, maybe there's a reason they didn't use it. Oh! Have you ever seen a gameplay worse than this? Wow, why didn't they use it? Maybe because it's silly, ugly clown music that isn't cool at all. At least the pinch music sounds better. But it lasts like a second and a half. And it loops.
All right! This is awesome! Oh yeah!
And then Sonic Frontier, Sonic be like, oh yeah! I'm gonna kill you, Eggman! There's over 12,000 known species of ant. Yeah, what about my aunt? Aunt Clarissa, 12,001. Oh, there's over. Never mind. You covered it. They're all coming to kick my ass? What did I do against Aunt Kind? Wait! Let me go get my dogs. My dog machine rung. It's ready. Listen to whatever plays. You like my hair? Thank you. I grew it out. I'll be right back in. Oh, my ear! In 5 seconds. It'll be more than 5 seconds. I have to run downstairs. Maybe like 20. 20!
Holy shrimp, Eggman!
Hug the puppies? I did. Back to playing peak video games. Moments like that, I'm like, I see. Like, I should have rolled down there, but we won't get into... Like this would never happen in Sonic 2. That's all I'm saying. But the physics! The physics! An interesting thing here also is that all the level aesthetics are basically reused. There's nothing like wholly original. Because this was also during the time. Oh my god! What I was like freaking out for a second. It was during the time where like Mega Man 9 and 10 were coming out. It was during that like retro revival. So they're like, oh, it's fine. But it's interesting to think about because later on this same year, Sonic Generations comes out. And you know, that's all about redoing old levels. The heck was that? Just something to think about. Like we see the Death Egg robot in this. And then we'll see it again later in Sonic Generations. Although it's way cooler in Generations. That thing reminds me of Sonic Advance. Which brings me to the question. What do we think of Sonic Advance as being a Sonic 4 type thing? I feel like I'd much rather prefer Sonic Advance to be like a Sonic 4, a proper Sonic 4. Redo old levels. I know, it's a whole thing. It's like why people are so sick of Green Hill. Like, it's fun to bring back, but like, now they made it like a staple. Which I guess is fine, because at this point we just need to accept it. But like, I don't know. More new stuff. For Sonic game, Advance is a good first Sonic game. I'd say. Give them a try. Definitely do. I played through Advance 2 for like the first time in a million years. Like earlier this year or like last year. And once you learn how like some of the, I don't want to say movement tech, that makes it sound crazy. But like when to use certain moves, it becomes so much fun. And I know people swear by Sonic Advance 3, but I've played a lot of Sonic Advance 3. It's probably the one I played the most. And I prefer 1 and 2 so much to 3. For 3, I think it's the level design. Again! It's the same mistake. Sonic Advance 3 loves to put enemies right when you just want to run in a straight line. It's awful. But I should play through it again to make sure that I'm not a liar. Sonic Battle? Sonic Battle's awesome! It's kind of simplistic, but I mean, it's a Game Boy game. It looks cool, it sounds cool. And it's really fun. I wish they made a different one. A new one. A sequel. I set that the weirdest way I could have. Like, Shadow was so cool in Sonic Battle. He had, like, cool chaos powers. It was so cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This whole Act 2 right here. In the mobile versions, they were, like, these levels where you like have to tilt your phone. I think it's this Act 2 and Act 2 of the Labyrinth level are both new for the console versions. Or not new, but different from the mobile versions. In case somebody asked you, yes, this will be on the test. Write this down. Which acts are different in the mobile versions? You have to say Act 2 of Casino Street Zone and Act 2 of Lost Labyrinth. You have to specifically mention that it's Act 2. You will be docked points if you just say the zone. Right here. No! What if you fail? Well, you're gonna have to take remedial Sonic classes. I don't know what to tell you. And I mean, no, no shame. But, it's just, it'll take longer to get to Sonic Mastery. To Sonic Brain Rot level 100. To become a true Sonic savant. A Sonic scholar. You think I was just born like this? It takes hard, honest work! Oh my god. Act poo? No, 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 no. Detention. Demerit. Whoa! And don't forget, you also have to work on your Sonic. Whoa! You can choose your Sonic voice actor, of choice, but you have to work on your. Whoa! You're the principal? Well, no. That's where you're wrong. Who said that? All right, let's try it. This is the one. This is the one. I cannot be stuck on Emerald 2. I'm gonna use some tech here if I mess up. Get ready for the Sonic 4 tech. Sonic 4 special stage tech. This won't be on the test, but good to know, regardless. Get these. I don't really need the time, but sure. Right. Stop. Oh, that one is fine. This is part of the tech. Didn't even need it. The tech was that you can restart the special stages if you pause fast enough. If you pause right before you get before you lose, you can restart it. And it's also a bit of a pause buffer. I'm kind of combining them both into one, because you got to kind of pause buffer to know you're going to lose. Wait a minute! Is this Act 2? This is Act 3. Maybe I'm a liar. No, this one is in the game. Never mind. I thought my trivia was wrong. No, I updated my textbooks. I will say, this song is kind of lame, though. It's kind of a lame-ass song. No beating around the bush. The Casino Street Zone music was never the best. Alright. Okay. Just kind of whatever. I think this is the most whatever zone. In my opinion. This Lost Labyrinth at least has cool music. I think it has a cool song. I think one of the acts has a cool song. Damn, I wish I was in episode 2 already. Oh, should we do episode Metal? That's the when we get to play as Sonic, as Metal Sonic. It like takes place before episode 2. But it's just going through some of these levels again, backwards as Metal Sonic. Maybe we'll do one level. Casinos or the music. Yeah. I like Casino Night Zone from Sonic 2. But you know, I don't really like Carnival Night and Sonic 3 as much. Sonic Heroes did have good music though. The level is debatable, but it did have good music. Bingo! I've only recently become a Sonic Heroes hater. I'm new to the hater team. But I may be playing it up a bit, I think. Oh man. It's been a minute. Yeah, I hadn't played it in a good while. Or like, I knew in my head that I always thought Sonic Heroes was an exhausting game. That's the best way I could put it. So, because every time I play it, you know, I'd play like maybe up to like, I play like the first 2 zones and I'm like, oh, I'm beat. Turn the game off. And I did that for like years and years and years. So recently I'm like, let's play it. We're going to get 100%. We're going to do everything. I did like almost all of the Dark. I did most of the Dark, the Team Dark story. And I was like, damn, I am beat. I did choose Team Dark to get them out of the way because their levels are the longest, but my god. And then I lost my save, and then I did Team Chaotix, and then I died and I got upset. You know, now that I say that, I just played the worst parts of the game, and I'm like, I hate this game. I like playing some of the levels. I like it in short spurts. How about that? I like it when I don't have to play the whole game. Shadow the Hedgehog, though. I'm a Shadow the Hedgehog fan. I think it's better than Sonic Heroes. And more people need to accept that. I'm valid? Oh, thank God. Sometimes I worry. Ah! Ooh! All part of the plan. Yeah, when you need to beat the game 20 times. It's only 10. Only 10 times. I will dispel the misinformation. I am a Shadow apologist. I will always defend it. Its story, cool sometimes. His guns, fun. The way that he talks, awesome. When Sonic says, rock and roll, badass. When Eggman says, you know what they say, the whatever. Oh my God, I'm running out of time. I'm Sonic's proudest warrior, except for Sonic Hero. Did I just say hero? Sonic Heroes. And Sonic Superstars. I'll go to bat for Sonic and the Secret Rings. But if the person's complaint is the controls, then I'll be like, ah. You have that one. I'll give you that. But everything else? I am the Sonic hero. I will never be a villain. Shut up, I have like 30 million seconds. But I'll go to bat for Black Knight. I'll go to black for black. I'll go to bat. I cannot speak. For Sonic 06. I'll do it. And we'll see when I play that game. Goofy on music. Exactly! The multiplayer was awesome! Let go of me. Unhand me, villain. I really wanted to play it over like a Parsec, but you need Wii motion controls. And you can't emulate that over a Parsec. Unless Dolphin Netplay, maybe? I don't know if it works though. I have to look into that. Because I also have to find people who have like the adapter to put their Wiimotes through. If they have the little sensor bar for it. Because one of the games I champion for the most is Sonic Shuffle. I am a champion of the game. Not in skill, but of the way I will defend its honor. So I like this song. Bum, 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 bum. How many emeralds do I have? Ah! There's also the problem that I need to find people willing to play Sonic Secret Rings multiplayer. It's hard enough to get people to play Sonic Shuffle, but that one has a funny aspect to it. Like, Sonic Shuffle, that's weird, and then I get them hooked. I do use a little bit of irony to get the hooks in, you know? To bait them in. And then I got them. Because the game's fun. I think it's a very fun game. It's like, I know a few people who are like really into it, just like as a game. They really like all the systems, they know it in and out. And I'm like, I would like to learn the game that in depth, but also I don't, because I like it when stuff happens and I'm like, why is that happening? I love the shock and awe and the wonder of experiencing silly Sonic Shuffle. But you know, there's only so much because the game is 1,000,000 years old and doesn't really have mod support. There's only so much I could see until I've seen it all. And I might have already. But I don't want to think about that. I want to think there's still more to discover. Yes, exactly. He helped me set up the netplay for it, which I actually haven't tried yet. But I used to just do it over Parsec. He always wants me to play with him. I'm like, it's because I want to play it, but I don't want to learn too much. It's like peeking behind the curtain too much, you know? I don't want to know too much. If I could play Sonic Shell for the first time with no knowledge, that or become like a millionaire, if I had to choose between the two, I'd be a millionaire. But it'd be cool if I could not know anything about Sonic Shuffle and play it for the first time with friends. Oh, you know what? I'd be a millionaire and I'd make Sonic Shuffle too. The innocence of these games. I mean, but you also find something new in it, you know? You find a different appeal. God, if I had infinite money, the amount of stupid projects I would fund and make is insane. There would be a Sonic theme park. That's all I'm saying. Fully immersive. There would be a Sonic Unleashed roller coaster. So it'd be like a launch coaster with several launch points. And drops. Yakuza theme park. Isn't that just Japan? Got him. Get the rings! This music's putting me to sleep. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry, I'm focusing up. Emerald. All right. Oh. A Sega theme park. There was something they had. It was the Joyopolis or Joypolis or whatever. I always heard about it, but I think they closed it. I could be wrong. I don't know if it was a theme park in the traditional sense, but oh, look him! He's holding a stick. This was a console exclusive level. Indoor themed attraction, yes. Ask Kali about it. All right, I'll reach out. So, do you know anything about this? Ah! I know you're like a historian, an archaeologist. I know they've had several expeditions. They discovered the Sally statue. I just need you to go urban exploring. Yes, we are indeed in Lost Labyrinth Zone. I think in the mobile version, the level is just a minecart level where you tilt to move. Wasn't very exciting. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Should I boot up my iPod Touch? Whoa! Oh, I'm starting to get flashbacks. I remember there's this one puzzle that for some reason I always had the hardest time on. I don't think I will this time because I feel like maybe my brain's grown a bit, maybe. I have a few more wrinkles than I used to. In my brain. I guess in my body too, but I'm not proud of those. Whoa! I wasn't ready! Oh, I thought it was death. Lost my cool there. The Night from Nights into Dreams. Are you talking about nights? Capture a touch or stream? I could. I have the means. It's what I use to... Whenever I do art streams, I capture from my iPad. And I always want to do an iOS game stream, but honestly, I just kind of forgot about it until right this second. So maybe I can still do that. I did buy Angry Birds recently. I heard it was like being delisted on, I think it was on Android, but I got nervous, so I got it on iOS to make sure. Angry Birds 1. I should state. Doodle Jump. I also got a Paper Toss. I was gonna get all the ones I used to play growing up that aren't delisted. So definitely Paper Toss. That was one of my faves. Yeah, it is wireless. It essentially streams to my computer. Oh, an old school one? Oh, I don't know about that. Unless it could run the software. Jetpack Joyride and Tiny Wings? I don't know. I didn't. What the heck is Tiny Wings? I know Jetpack Joyride. I never downloaded Flappy Bird, unfortunately. I don't have gold sitting in my closet somewhere. So I'm like, Flappy Bird? That sounds dumb. This is the puzzle that I always struggled at. So the one that goes fastest is... that one? This should work. Never mind. I think I had it. No! Oh, I think I did it wrong. Which one's that one at the right? Is it the first one? What's fight game with a bird, but really fast? Why is that one still on? Turn off. I think that's the one on the right. So I'm gonna do this one. This one. This one. Oh, no. No, not that one. Okay, this one. This one. This one. This one. Oh, I pressed it again. I waited too long. I accidentally lit it again. Wait, which one's that? When does that one turn off? I can't even see it. I'm gonna assume I think it's this one. No, it's not. Come on! Dude, this puzzle sucks. Hey, big brain people, I need your help. I know I just said this would be easy, but I lied. Oh, I got it. I absolutely got it. Which one is that? It must be that last one for sure, right? This one that lasts forever? No, it's open. What is this one? Oh, shut up. No, why'd you come back? Oh, don't touch the first one at all. I found the secret. I've discovered it. I've cracked the code. I have not cracked the code. Please! That one is so fast. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, I ruined it. I'm gonna do this one, then this one. Lord help me. Oh, I remember that. That was right. That seemed right, though. Sonic would die in here. I am gonna die in here. It's almost at 10 minutes. Come on, man. Lay off. Oh, come off it. Come off it, man. Come off it. It's so fast. I don't even know which one that lights up. Okay, let's do this one first. Like right now. Then we can do this one. Then finally this one. Oh, I got it! My God, I'm gonna lose. Eggman, I hate you. I wish you the worst. Also, I guess I'm not smarter than I used to be. Wait, I have to be near the end. I have to be near the end. Wait. Wait. Sonic, wait. Sonic, wait! Think about it, Sonic! Think!
Get a load of this!
Oh. Hello, Tosco. How are you? The pack has never been more back. Maybe when we were playing the game, he was a little more back, but he's pretty back. Oh! This level has overstayed its welcome, and it was literally just because of that one puzzle. How goes the stream? It's good now that I'm past that torch puzzle. Which, thinking about it, it really wasn't that hard. I was just dumb. Did I have another game error on it? No, I just didn't open it again. I avoided one. I'll play that game again later. Not on stream, just on my own. And just not ever think about it. But Sonic 4 though. Just look what we're looking at. The 5-week patch by now. I don't know, maybe they need to send my evidence. Look what you've done to this poor boy. Look what you did to him. I don't know. I don't hate it. I need to state that. It just... I felt a way I've never felt about a Sonic game so soon. Ever. And I guess I just wasn't used to it. Just wasn't used to it. Oh! I like the emerald powers. I think they should do that more. Especially the burst one. Or whatever it's called. Bullet. Bullet. Oh no, I'm remembering another part I used to be stuck on. And it's in this level. Oh god. Maybe Lost Labyrinth isn't that good of a level. Worth it. To get my 41st life. Markers with Descent. I guess if you really want to get into markers, like you're gonna use them enough, some people will get like these little like ventilator things. You still smell it, but less of it at least. Bitrate moment. We good? Looks like it was. Oh no, we're still in it. Oh my god, it's going in the red. How's the stream? Is it okay? It's like bouncing between orange and red. It's good now? Okay, cool. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. The right one is right here. Wow! Oh, it's doing it again. The stream isn't ready for Sonic 4. It isn't ready to be a Sonic 4 apologist on their platform. I'm being censored. Bum bada bum bum bum. I'm here to show a game, all games aspect, good and bad, but with a good lean. I lean towards the good, okay? The RGB feature, yeah, it's a little distracting. I'd rather have like a cool like overlay skin, like a cool like Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Walls, yes, that did just happen. I don't know if we're in sync, but I think we should be fine. If you feel like you're desynced, then just refresh. Or not desynced, but if you feel like there's more of a delay, a refresh will help. Oh! Labyrinth. It seems Eggman has locked me in this lost labyrinth. I better get out of here fast. I can talk because, oh, this is the one that was always, for some reason, giving me trouble. Because you can't immediately go right because those spikes will get you. But if you go a little bit to the left, they still get you. Honestly, even doing it right now, this puzzle still kind of doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, thank God. Or it does make sense, but I don't get why they put it. Wait, give me this ring first. I'm nervous. Is that not the button? That looks kind of silly, yeah. I think they did that because, again, on the mobile versions, that's where you tilt. They really wanted you to tilt your phone. Oh, I don't have enough rings. It's so funny thinking about like when a platform or whatever has its new gimmicks, the first games that come out always have to incorporate it. Like, you know, the Wii games all had their motion controls, and most games still had them, but you know, eventually it's like, nah, just use a normal controller. It's fine. So like iOS games are like, you have to tilt to move, or you have to do this, and you have to shake. But it's like, nah, just slide your finger on the screen. Doesn't matter anymore. But I guess iOS games or like mobile games are like, nah, just press a button, the number will go up. Just make sure you have enough crystals and gems. Ring Fit, honestly, a Sonic like fitness game, I'd be ripped, buff, and I'd be buff as hell if I had a Sonic. If Sonic said, "Hey, time to get into shape, idiot," I'd be like, "Yes, sir." You don't have to be rude though. How's it spinning in it? Oh, you're asking too many questions. It's getting a fitness boxing game? Not the same. That's true. She has worked with Sonic in the past. If nothing else, I'll be like, you know, Sonic, I'll listen to you. You also made Minecraft and Harry Potter. You've got some pedigree. You're definitely someone I want to trust. Silly. No, that was... Stop! You're trying to troll me again. And I even remember that was in reference to the funny block puzzle. If you could call it a puzzle. The conundrum. You should know I am immune to trolls, fibs, and bits.
I run this place.
What's going on? Oh, I remember. You're gonna make like a little box. You're gonna make a funny little box. Ooh, I got 2 hits in there! I'm not desynced. Stop! I'm gonna desync your... Never mind. I was gonna threaten you. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Get another hit, get another hit in. Yep, there it is. I win.
All right, I defeated the boss. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I threaten people. I think this is the last zone in the game. And the aesthetic is borrowed straight from Metropolis Zone, including its badniks. Like... Not him. Like... Oh, there he is! Oh, all 3 of them are here. The trifecta of hardest enemies to dodge ever. Although they're a little toned down in this game. Doesn't mean I still won't get hit. Ouch. Keep note and also how little I roll in this game. It's because rolling isn't very optimal. You don't gain the same amount of speed you would in like the classic games. So I just don't even bother. If anything, it like makes you slower. Don't! Oh my god. Up. Alright. I'm ready to give a few internet points, a few Sonic Gamer score, and extra credit on your next Sonic. I'm prepared to give extra credit on the next Sonic quiz if anybody can give me the name. Alright, ready? The name of that guy. That guy I just killed. The praying mantis guy. The clock starts now. I am awaiting your answers. Remember, extra credit. This could be great. Greenzaur, good try, but not quite. Mantis from Kung Fu Panda, not quite. Superior, nope, not quite there. There's definitely an S in it. Ugly, well, that's what I think of it as, like as a being, but not its name. Oh! This is bad guy. They're called slicers. They're called slicers. Everyone's grade goes down to 5 points. Because y'all apparently thought we were in comedy class. No, improv class is next week. Oh my god, you scared me. My dog just sneezed. Ah! Sorry guys, I have to run a tight ship around here. I'm like the guy from Whiplash, but for Sonic knowledge. You're in the wrong class? Yeah. I agree. Can you go to the counselor? You can go, but you will be docked 100 points off your final exam. I'm not here to console you. This isn't a safe place. You're trying to learn something. We're trying to learn about Sonic. This is real. You think this is fun? You think this is a game? This is real life. And you're treating it like it's a game. You're supposed to be the elite. Oh. We know that Sonic did not indeed have a rough transition in 3D. He did not. Sonic Adventure was a good game. Sonic 3D Blast doesn't count. Sonic R was also a fun game. Don't believe the liars and the fools and the cheats. They will lead you astray. I have 4 seconds. But that's all I need! Oh! We never went through the curriculum. That was summer reading! A cool art book at work. An artist signature. Here's a crazy part. It was written with your name. What? Who reads in the summer? Winners. People who want to be here. Anyway. Whoa! The gears! This is awesome! Sorry, I have to dress for the job. I didn't realize I was in my clown clothes. Yeah, these gears aren't guilty at all. They're mad. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I want to be Sonic. Send me back. Well, look, it's a slicer. I just killed a slicer. Remember that? Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Alright, if anybody wants to win some respect points, some respect coin, what's the name of the starfish enemy from this level? Starfish? No. No. Demerit. That guy. They're Asterons. What's the name of the blue hedgehog? Hold on, I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my eyeball. Maurice or whatever. Ah! No! What is Asterons? That's right. Scourge. We don't talk about Scourge enough. There's a reason, but... what a character. They should make him canon. They should bring him in Sonic Frontiers 2. Just to shock everybody. They're pulling from Archie, and the thing they pull is Scourge? I would be here for it, honestly. Stop! I was trying to spin dash in the wheel because walking is so slow. Ah! Well, excuse me for trying to be fast. Well, excuse me for uncurling after a jump. Well, excuse me for hitting you. Joe? Joe Nuts! Stop! Look how slow this is. Oh my god. I feel like I'm... Oh, I'm going fast. I'm going fast. Take that, you slow-mo. Did y'all see Scott Pilgrim? In the first episode alone, there's like 7 reference Sonic mentions. And it's good. That trash? What do you mean? It's awesome. Oh, it's another wall one. Clip of the Sonic stuff? Yeah, it's the best part. It's also like the first 5 minutes. Oh! You still have to watch it. It's really good. It goes a completely different direction from the book and the movies. It's like its own thing. I'm only like 3 episodes in. I watched one just before coming on here. And when they said Sonic, I was like, oh, I know Sonic. Scott would pass the class. That's all I'm saying. So if y'all think you're better at than Scott, which you should be, you know, you should start taking your work a little more seriously. That dude was just walking. He was just chilling. I didn't know he was chill like that. Scott Kaufman. I think you mean Scott Kaufman. Ah! Look, can I be mean to Superstars one more time and then we can cut it? No more being mean to Superstars. All these songs have been a lot more memorable than every song at Sonic Superstars. I said it. And they still sound just like this, you know, they're still kind of mid, but they're still memorable. Nostalgia goggles? Yeah, I got that Sonic 4 nostalgia. Oh, I wasn't looking! I was looking about the purple guy joke. Alright, I won't be rude to Sonic Superstars. I'll be nice to it. Because I still enjoyed it a little. I still enjoyed portions. Over Thanksgiving with my family, you know, I'll play it when I'm back home. Maybe I'll die like that in game. Maybe I'll find a new appreciation. I really want to. I don't feel right. I didn't even beat it. Huge! I kind of wanted that. Oh well. Ah! Ah! Some parts of the game are fun, and a lot of it was kind of boring. I just feel like, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm still mixed. I still can't get my words, so I'll hold off. I have never heard anybody in the universe compare a Sonic game soundtrack to Battlefield 2079, so hats off to you for being the first person to ever do that. In Battlefield's favor, even. What a world we live in. Oh, I can't touch them. A huge occasion. Nobody's ever made that comparison. Sometimes you think you've heard it all. In the age of information, you truly never have heard it all.
Eggman, die! I'm gonna kill you, Eggman! You better not chase me. Oh no, I chase you, never mind.
Alright, can we get some thoughts? How do we all feel about modern Eggman versus classic Eggman design? I like them both, but I feel like at any given day I'll prefer one vastly more than the other. Like, I think I still prefer classic Eggman because he's just, I feel like he's so charming. But when they make modern Eggman look cool, he looks really cool. Wow! Eventually Sonic the Hedgehog Robotnik is the best. He do be he is pretty good. I feel like there's no real terrible Eggman designs. At least not one that I can think of. I like the simplicity of classic Eggman. They made, I think his modern design is still good. But like here, I think it's kind of lame. Him doing like silly, like classic animation, limited animation stuff is kind of lame. I feel like he's good when he can emote a lot. Or when he's not too simple. Like in 2D illustrations, he can look crazy. In the comics especially.
I don't care, I'm gonna win.
It's almost like they never, it's like, I was saying this earlier, it was during the time where like downloadable only arcade games were like just small little budget things. Now that's like, oh, if a game's digital only, it could still have crazy production value. Like this came out on the Wii Shop channel, you know, like it was that at that point in time. '06 is kind of weird. '06 was weird, but I think he's funny. It's funny seeing a realistic Eggman that is almost like a direct translation of his design. So I enjoy it for that. But that's about it.
Good thing Tails left this rocket here.
Alright, get ready for a boss rush. Yeah, he needs to like Fortnite emote more. He also needs to be in Fortnite. Ow! The tail is Red Rocket. Don't say that. The worst part is that you're not wrong about what that visual was. That technically was that. I just didn't want to have to read it. I hope y'all like this song, because that's what we're hearing for the next, like, 2 minutes. Oh, I didn't even see their spikes there! Cheater. I hate you! And this song does reappear in Sonic 4 Episode 2, so we're gonna be hearing it a bit. It's not a bad little jingle, but when it's the actual like full loop of it is like 5 seconds long, you get sick of it pretty fast. Like there should be like a second part with like a longer melody. This boss rush reminds me of Sonic Advance, where there was also a boss rush in space. Ooh, early hit! Did you see that? Sorry, I'm trying to make this go as fast as I can. 2 hits. Can I get the third one? Oh, I didn't get the third one. We were looking at achievements when we first started, and the first day I played this game was on my birthday in 2011. I was like, damn. And I'm just missing one achievement, and I think it's to beat this level without getting hit once, which I was never able to do. I remember trying, but I can never do it. Thank you again. Thank you. I appreciate it. I truly feel like I was birthed. A million years ago. In the time before it's out of rings. Wow. You're a gamer? I just said that I couldn't do the thing. If anything, that makes me a terrible gamer. I couldn't get the last achievement. Eggman, you're starting to pee me off. You're starting to tee and pee me off. Wait, we're still going? And you're dead. Go to hell. You're going straight to hell. I need rings. We still need to play Sonic 4. Episode 2. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I think it was get to this last phase with no ring? I don't remember. I was playing this like Sonic 2, whoops. Oh! Oh, I couldn't go through his stupid legs! I wanted to get my rings. Alright, we win this. Enough goofing off. We have 3 rings, that's all we need. We gotta play episode 2. We gotta play episode 2. Boink. 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 It's got a bomb. Man, the only thing it's gonna get is a oh, he's gonna go crazy. Ha, stupid. Turn your electricity off. Turn it off! Can I hit him? I cannot hit him. It's worth a shot. Oh, I just remembered. This is how I hit him. I remember. But even this song, like, the loop is so short. That's also a problem that carries over into Superstars. I feel like it's the same kind of thing. Final hit, final hit. Oh, still not? Goodbye, Eggman. This has to be the last hit. It's not. Boink, boink. I'm gonna parry this. Or I could just dodge it. You're shooting a laser! Oh, dude, how was I supposed to dodge that? Like that. And you have to be dead, right? I need a ring, I need a ring, I need a ring. Oh, this is his last desperation hit. He can insta-kill you here. Okay, we're good. Oh, no, we're not good. I just needed to hit him before the ground falls. It's like Sonic Adventure 1. Where he does like a final desperation move. Which I have died there several times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Imagine being desperate could not be me. And that's episode 1. We didn't get all the emeralds, but who cares? There's no different ending. Maybe Sonic goes super there. Anyways, that's Sonic 4 episode 1. Eggman, I'm not going to try again. I'll see you. Oh, wait. Do we get the teaser? Teaser? Oh, no teaser. Maybe it was after the credits. That was episode 1. Woo, woo. Thoughts? I give it a 4 out of a second number. I give it an episode 1 out of 3. Oh yeah, I think you get the teaser for episode 2 if you get all the emeralds. It's just a picture of Metal Sonic. And here is episode 2. Also, if you had episode 1 on the same thing as episode 2, you get to play as Metal Sonic through a short little campaign through Sonic 4 episode 1. Yay! Now look at this menu. We got a lot of options. What are my achievements like here? Oh, I'm missing 2. The achievement is called I Love Tails. Play as Tails 50 times. It's one of the ones I didn't get. Beat Special Stage 1 after collecting every ring. The rarest achievement. I Love Tails. Well, it's the reason I didn't get it. Alright, let's see. I first played this May 27th of 2012. So a year and some change later. And I got most of the achievements a few days after. That's funny. Oh yeah, we're gonna go into Castlevania Zone. This game also had online multiplayer. Let's start a new game 50 times and get it. I think if you just play as him at all. But I mean, that shows you how little I ever want to play as Tails. I never choose Tails whenever I play these. Thanks for unlocking Sonic the 4. Sonic the 4 Hedgehog 2. We unlocked episode Metal. Lore? This is after Sonic CD. Why is he dancing? Hey, get up! Oh, this is Sonic Boom. I am getting up, Master. Da, 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 da. So Metal Sonic was left just dying alone on Little Planet. This is episode Metal. Do we really want to do that? I don't think I really want to do episode Metal. It's just playing through 4 levels from Sonic 4 episode 1. As Metal Sonic. Can I just play this in order? I don't want to play this with choosing. I know what I said. I didn't say Mobius. How do we just, like, delete my data? Oh well, we'll just have to go with it. I think we still get cutscenes, maybe? Anyway, we're gonna start with Castlevania Zone. It's called A New Frontier. Whoa, did they know? Were they teasing it? Oh, I want to play with the cutscene at the beginning. I'm deleting my data. I'm deleting my data. How do I delete my data? Oh, no, not my Windows phone. How does a gamer delete data? Oh, idea. What if I log out? Oh, will it still let me? It'll be like, no, this is... Oh, well. We'll just go with it. It seems like it's too much work. It starts with them flying in on a plane. And they land and the game starts. Up to, yeah, that's too much work. And on this game, you have Tails, but look at it. I think it already looks way better. Like, graphically, I think this looks way better. Look at that sun ray in the back. Wow. We're not doing Tails Red Rocket jokes. We're cutting that now. And this is also a... Flip upside down at the end when you think you're done.
Let's go.
So in this game, instead of just like flying and grabbing tails kind of awkwardly, you have like a team button that like does different things depending on what you're doing. So if you do it while you're in the air, he flies you around. Wow, he got tired really fast. And if you're not in the air, you get to do the cool 69 move. So that's pretty cool. Is that the official name? I don't know what the official name is. I'll have to fact check that. That wasn't in our curriculum. Unfortunately, the books we got from are... There's a lot of Sonic revisionist history, as in they just don't mention it.
All right.
But we do know is that this game does end on a kind of cliffhanger that we never get a follow-up on. Because they canceled an episode 3, which probably would have featured Knuckles. Huh? Didn't we miss we missed like 3 zones, acts, hello? We didn't even do Act 2. I knew I should have deleted the data. Yeah, all these are technically original themes. Some are like kind of borrowed, but they're mixed up a bit. This is kind of like what's it called? Aquatic Ruin from Sonic 2, but not quite. I don't really know what Sylvania is. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me. But it also has like little things from Marble Garden. I guess just ruins. And this song actually kind of sounds a lot like Aquatic Ruin, now that I'm listening to it. Graduate in all the universe. I know, but I have to follow my curriculum or else I'll get fired. I'm still a slave to censorship and the government's rules, including the Sonic government. Bop, bop, bop.
Tails, help me up.
Okay.
No, wait.
Okay. Oh, we're still not done. We're still not done.
Tails.
Oh, you know why I don't play as Tails? I don't think you can really play as Tails by himself unless you play online. I think that's what it was. Because this game did have online multiplayer where somebody would play as Tails. Or Sonic or whatever. And it was basically the same way it was in all the classic games. If you're too far, it'll bring you up. Or you'll be in like a bubble state, kind of like in the Mario games. But whenever you do with the team attacks... Again, why is it sending me here? I press go to next act. Unless it just does it like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. That'd be weird. Because technically, after you do the first level, you can go in any order you want. Which is always kind of strange. I don't know why you wouldn't want to go in the normal order. Or like finish a zone before you move on. Just doesn't feel right. It feels kind of messed up. Alright, Ducky, you do your stuff. We'll be Sonicking it up. No, 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 no. I'm going back up. Thank you, Tails. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I wasn't ready. Sort of like that. Yeah, Unleashed was, yeah. Well, I guess Generations also, you could choose 1 or 2 before. But this one is like, you know, you could... Generations, you at least had like 3 levels per chunk. So you could do any in that little chunk before you go to the next 3. Unleashed was like whatever you had enough medals for. But it makes me think of something closer to like Mega Man than normal Sonic progression. But I guess if you're tired of Castlevania Zone, you could get a move on. You still have to do it eventually. I'm rolling, but I feel like I should be going faster. These homing, the platforms changing after a homing attack is kind of cool. It's not that crazy, but it's kind of cool. These are kind of cool. So are those. Like they move. Ah! Like I was saying, they can do some interesting stuff with homing attacks. They usually don't, or I don't know how to do it, but there's definitely a way. All right. Bum bada bum bum bum. Now, one thing I remember was a big issue that people had with this game, that I remember being a big deal, was what I was just talking about in Superstars, where bosses were very, you know, wait for your chance. A lot of waiting, which is like, I think most bosses, but in Sonic, you know, you can usually just jump in there and get your 8 hits and be done in 15 seconds. I'm not saying that's good, but it's a lot more fun. What up, Jazz? How you doing? Also, look, it's the song again, but it's slightly different. And look, you could be like, whoa, it's the Aquatic Ruin boss? And he's like, no, just kidding. Wah, 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 wah. See, I trolled you. Also, the boss finally started, by the way. I just want to throw it out there. Wait a minute, this is the Arkham Asylum boss. At least you can do this with Tails. It's okay, it's okay. Don't need to thank me. Dude, I'm sick of the song. Wow! Oh, thanks, Tails. You got the hit. I didn't even know. Don't hit me. Oh, thank God it stopped. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, while you do that, Eggman, I'm gonna hit your. I'm gonna boop your snoot. Oh! Yeah, it's like building up to something, or like making you think it's gonna be like, all right, here it comes, and nothing happens. That's also how I feel about Superstars music. It's a very simple loop that could be like, oh, it might build up to something, and then you realize, no, this is the song. It's giving you anxiety. Well, that's Sonic 4 music for you. I think more so in this game than the first. But then again, this song was in the first. A punch a hole in your monitor. Can it be like a cool shape? I didn't beat this boss. Circle, I guess that's pretty cool. Can you make a happy face? Oh, wait, no, it's in the next act. Never mind. Oh, look at that. I want to make one of those, but it doesn't snow where I am. To a cookie cutter? Alright. Oh, red rings. It's not working? Damn. I'm not even gonna acknowledge what you just said, Tosca. I'm not gonna listen to that. Ah! Yeah, you see that background? Look at that. We're gonna go there in the next act, so just be ready. And we might even get a Sonic Adventure reference. But you didn't hear that from me. Santa's here. Where? I need to get a picture. Oh! I gotta get a picture for Tails' mom. Wow, look at it. It's so nice. But you see what I mean? Like, these level aesthetics are so much more interesting than the last games. Can you tell a funny story about Santa? Go right ahead. I haven't heard enough about Santa. It's a TikTok Christmas tree this year? What does that mean? Whoa, snowboard! Oh well. It's over. What the hell is a TikTok Christmas tree, and where can I get one? I would put... Oh wait, never mind. I don't know any TikToks. I was gonna say Vines again. I'm gonna make a Vine Christmas tree. Rishabakadoo! Oh! Oh my god. Oh, sorry, was I not supposed to laugh? You couldn't stop when you saw him? That's so funny. I was actually Santa once at my... This is like while I was in college. So I was probably like the scrawniest looking Santa ever. But my mom works like at a library, And so they had a Santa, and she just asked me to do it because I was there at the time, and I guess it was easier. And I was like, okay. I think I was the worst Santa because I think I was also sick. So I wasn't even saying that many things. I'm just like, hi. Ho ho. And coughing up blood. I was not coughing up blood. But I had mocos all over my face. I was disgusting. I was the most disgusting Santa ever. Also, we got a special stage. Yeah. This was before pandemic, so this is when people still didn't really care about hygiene. Unfortunately. Or at least being safe about being sick. Also, yes, this is based off the half pipe from Sonic 2. They love doing this one. I hope some of the kids bought it. They're like, what's wrong with Santa today? He's not talking a lot. He's only coughing and sneezing and getting his mocos all over the place. Is that normal? Yes. Haha. I hate this sound font. I think that's what it is. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Hey, that's the Sonic Adventure 2 Emerald noise. They can't use that. Did I just lose? I just lost. Dude, now I'm sad. Because I got hit by that stupid lightning. Dum ba da dum bum bum. Anyway, Santa's pretty cool. What if he was like badass? Thoughts? Sonic Coaster Rails. We're here, we're in the theme park! Oh, listen to the music. See if you recognize a little jingle. Tell me if you do. It hasn't happened yet, don't worry. Ooh, huge. I miss my family. Me too, Tails. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Dude, I popped off when I heard that the first time. Oi! That was scary. Tails, do something! I miss my family, Sonic. Oh, that sucks, Tails. Let's go kill Eggman. That man needs to die. There's a red ring. I could have sworn I got everything. I guess I got everything on the PS3 version. And in case anybody didn't get it, that is a bit of Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure in the song. That's why it's cool. Because we love Twinkle Park. We love Twinkle Park. If Twinkle Park was real, I would have an annual pass. Cute couples getting free. Charua! What a crazy business decision that would not get them in trouble at all. Because whatever underpaid team that day is working has to decide which couple is cute. You got this? Thank you, thank you. I think I do too. No messing this up. Ugly couples get charged more. Okay, okay. It's this last one, I think. It's right here. It's when I touch the stupid electricity. I won't do that again. Oh! Thank you for the follow. Hold on. Thank you right now. I think we're good though. Oh, we absolutely got this. Yeah! Did Ray Kane Downey? Thank you for the follow. Look how huge the emeralds are in this one. It's as big as his goddamn head. As far as I'm aware, I don't think getting the emeralds changes the ending at all. Besides, you know, them not saying, try again. There's no, like, final boss. But you do get to go super. Labyrinth at absolute 0. Labyrinth. Hold on. Is this the same? Is this the Labyrinth from the last game? Is this the same song? I was like, this sounds very familiar. Is it different from Lost Labyrinth? It sounds the same. I should probably get a bubble. I should probably get a bubble. Oh, these seals are just freezing themselves. They're my biggest haters. They're freezing themselves forever just so I don't go past. Sorry, Tails. Shouldn't have done that. Hurry up. The music is similar. It sounds exactly the same. It just doesn't have the second half. It doesn't have the beam beam boom beam boom 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 beam beam boom boom. Come on, can we just check that real quick? I just want to make sure we're here to learn. And that includes Sonic 4 music trivia, reuse trivia. I would say it's the one where you have to move the water. It's not Act 1. Because Act 1 is catchier. Well, my YouTube doesn't want to load because I think my internet is being weird. I'm just going to check on my phone. This is so important. Lost Labyrinth. Act 2. No, it's not that one. Act 3. This is what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it doesn't sound like it at all. Maybe I'm crazy. I may have just heard it on its own. Don't freeze me. Oh! You die. Also, that's one of the few times where you fight a multi-hit enemy in this game, I think. Also sounds like Hidden Palace. Yeah, I guess I can hear that too. I hear that. I didn't need to do that. Just kidding, I did. I don't really like this song. This song is hitting me with that. It feels like it should be starting, going to its second part. And it isn't. So it's very repetitive. We're gonna die! We're gonna die! Just kidding, guys. I'm just doing it for the drama. That was definitely a hoot. Slaps knee, slaps head. Drinks pitcher of green tea. Spits into a can or whatever they do. I don't know if I like this song, but I feel like I'm very familiar with it. Huge, I got the multi-ring. Oh, I missed one. Tails, why are you even here? Not to be your biggest hater, but why are you here? What was even the goal? I definitely crushed it, right? Oh, yeah. Haha, Tails, haha! Tails got 2 rings. I got 196. I just want to, like, put that out there. I just want to see... Just see who truly is carrying the weight. Oh my god, the jump feels awful. But we're already crushing the thing. It already said just get 200. That's like what I started with. Ah! Oh, I forgot you could boost. Tails looks so sad when he doesn't get the lead. Get 300 rings? Man, we already have 300 rings. I guess I just have to hold on to it. Oh my god, the jump feels so bad. And that's another one for the books. The P Emerald. All right, the Urine Emerald. Did y'all like that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dum ba da dum bum bum. Hey Tails, lick this. Come on, you won't. White Park Zone. Boss boss act, I can't speak. My god.
We're gonna see our guy.
Oh, I remember really liking his theme. This is Metal Sonic's kind of theme in this game. There's a stupid red rocket. I thought it wasn't in this game. Damn. Oh yeah, at the end of episode Metal, I think you basically steal it. Oh. Oh, also in episode Metal Sonic finds like a weird purple energy in Lost Labyrinth, and that's why he's all charged up with purple energy. Purple Afton energy. With remnants. Don't hit me.
He's using his remnant, Tails. He's one with the darkness. Heh, darkness, schmarkness.
Sorry, I'm like switching Sonic voice actors on the fly. I realize I keep doing Frontier Sonic. And that's not relevant in this game. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What'd I roll? Again, this song is a little repetitive also, but I like it.
Ah!
Get out of here. Why is the screen so dark? Also, Sonic's pose there is his Sonic Advance 1 pose. Don't you know? Sorry, I'm just giving you fun facts. That's all I know. Final zone, final zone. Oh, I really like this song. This is one of my favorite songs in this game. And we are in an oil refinery. It's like oil ocean combined with like a desert. It's definitely... Oh, I forgot about these guys. The dung beetle robots. Eggman's like, this will be so funny. Yes, I'm part of the Oil Ocean Act 1 OST fandom. We are a small fandom, but we are vocal. As in, it's just me. I am loud. Ah! Now, don't ask me about Act 2. We don't have to talk about Act 2. You'll hear it when you hear it. Oh wait, no, there's 2 more zones. It's the Sky Fortress one, which has the best music in the game. Huge skip!
He's gaming.
Ah! I want to go back up. I sometimes wish it would be a little faster when Tails would, when you go into flight mode, but sometimes it kind of gives you a moment to gather your surroundings if you do it really fast. I probably should have stopped. Now Tails is gonna get tired. Oh, okay. Tails, wait! Oh, there you are. There's a red ring. Oh, I already got it. I remember playing through this game online with my friend who lived in Canada at the time, so it was super laggy, and it felt like there was so much input delay. But somehow we just kept trucking, and I think by like the next zone, she told me she was like falling asleep during it, which is funny because I think she was Tails, so she did have to fly us, and it didn't go well. Ba, 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 ba. And as far as I know, this game did not have rollback netcode. Tails! Get back here! You're not the breadwinner. That's what I thought. I don't feel good about this run. But maybe I should just be more confident. Huh, yeah! Okay, let's just clutch up. Dude, I'm like a dog at a dog show. Oh, we got the tether. Oh, I forgot about this. That's how you get max did we lose? Oh, we're still good. We're still good. Tell me it's 350. 450! Oh my god. You can't mess up. Oh, I should have grabbed that. Oh, we missed it. Oh, we're gonna lose. No, I think we lost. Oh, damn. That one was kind of hard. Now we're sad. Oh, we only have 2 more emeralds. Also, can I just say Sonic's expressions in these has been like weirdly more expressive than he has been in the past like few games. What up with that? Alright, and here's the song people always dunk on when they talk about this game. They talk about the ducks. And when they say the ducks, this is what they mean. And I mean, I still like the song, but I do got those ducks at the beginning. Ow. Oh. Hit me with those ducks. Yeah! Oh, I forgot about this. This comes out so little in the game that I forgot it was a thing. Mash, 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 mash. Oh my god, my ears. Yeah, that's just a cool screen wipe. I don't know why I jumped. I did not have to jump. I would have been completely fine. Tails, let's go. Super mode. Ah! Wah! 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 There are enough Dugsons out there. True. There's a real gap in the market. Oh, I remember how to get through here. It goes a little something like this. That was it. Oh my god. I also remember that point right there being, there's always a very big vocal majority, or maybe it's more of a vocal minority, not majority, that are just really against dash pads. And honestly, I kind of get it, because sometimes it's like, why do you need that many dash pads? Especially when you can just, you know, spin dash or don't be bad at the game. It's a point for automation that people aren't really fond of. That I get. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I get it. Does every loop need to be superseded by or preceded with a dash pad? Probably not. Especially in this game where your homing attack can basically give you a burst of speed to get to full speed in like a second. It's a bit unnecessary. Is it the worst thing in the world? Nah. I tried something. I missed. I missed. How do I get that? Alright, no losing this one. I know what I did wrong. I missed one of these springs when we get to the first little challenge area where you have to be fast. Okay, it's the dog show part. Nice, nice, nice. Not the best, but that's fine. Cool! I don't like how Sonic makes that motion to Tails. Oh, that's the spring I didn't want to miss. Ah. Worst day of my flippin' life. Don't miss any here, me. If I miss any here, it's so over. Oh, we're still good. We did it. By 3 rings. All right. 1 more emeralds. My stummy hurt emerald. I don't remember this song at all. Oh, never mind, I do. This is the gimmick one. Faster, Tails, faster! Nice, okay. No, 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 I want to go this way. Nice, nice, nice. He's keeping the speed. He didn't grab the checkpoint because he knows he doesn't need it. He is me, by the way. Come on, Tails, you'll make it. This section reminds me of like Sonic Lost World, actually. I feel like something very similar to that. Similar to this happens in Sonic Lost World. Wow! Oh, I wanted that. I'm not going back though, because I don't care that much. I see you, top path. You always go for the top path. No, 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 no. Tails, we are not taking the bottom path. That's not us. Well, I guess it is for you. I heard you go. Oh. It leads to the same place. Oh my god! Serena Penguina raid. French Hugs raid. What up? How was your stream? What were you playing? Hello, everybody. I'm Aaron. Oh, give me. PNG, thank you, thank you. Oh, come on! I play a lot of Sonic games, fighting games, Gundam. What else do I like? And whatever else I feel like playing. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? What were you all up to? Oh, Streets? I gotta get back on Streets. I haven't played in a bit. Kind of an Aki player. We're currently playing through the Sonic game of all time, Sonic 4. Wrong way. Tales of Sonic looks so sad. This game exists? Yeah, most people do. And I want to say kind of for good reason, but I'm also a bit of an apologist. Get used to that. I'll defend the worst and the middest games. Wait, Tails! Oh, wait, I remember this. But thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. He's in jail now. Poor guy. Alright, have a nice night. Thanks for the raid. You have a good one. Oh, only when his hatch opens. That's right. Open your head up. Yeah, I remember this one being one of the longer fights. Not because it's hard. It just simply takes longer. Just like in Sonic Superstars. Oh, and this music. Oh my god. Oh, it's his chair. I was like, why does Eggman's mustache look so huge and spiky? But I think it's just his chair making it look that way. Tails. Make it end. When does it end? I'm getting a Chaos Emerald reading. Why did it make that noise? See you in hell, Eggman. You're still alive? I thought for sure that was the last hit. This is my mortal enemy. Waiting.
Oh, finally. Finally!
Yeah, I think that's the worst it gets for this. This boss, I mean.
Stop! Land!
Oh, he did. Tails were facing the wrong way. He's peeing me off. He's teeing me off. I'm on the wrong side. He has spikes on this side. Alright, he dies. Eggman dies tonight. Get out of here. You know what his mech is? It's Angles from Nier Automata. They must have traded notes. Eggman and the alien life forms. I think we're at the final zone. Wouldn't be the first time. True! That's actually true. The tornado takes off. Oh, lore?
Tails, use your guns! Shoot him.
This is intense. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention, Eggman built a second Death Egg. I don't know if we've seen it yet. I don't know if there's an introductory cutscene we might have missed. But he is building a second Death Egg. Around Little Planet. From Sonic CD. And here we have our Sky Chase parallel. Okay, Tails, you want to move?
I think you got it from here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh! Oh, I forgot I can do that.
As far as I remember, I don't think you can fall off. I think there were certain instances in Sonic 2 where if you go too fast, you could fall off the tornado, but I don't think you can here. I could be misremembering, though. Dude, Metal Sonic has a big, I don't even know what it's called. It's a thing from Gundam. It's what the GP03 is on. The Gundam heads get it. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Is Metal Sonic huge? Metal Sonic must be huge. He looks huge back there. Okay, Tails, go around.
Ah, okay.
I have nothing to say about the rest of this level. Unless something cool happens that I forgot about, I think this is mostly it. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Oh!
But thinking about it, this does remind me a lot of that one auto-scrolling section from Sonic Superstars. But that one had me feeling miserable. This hasn't gotten bad yet. This is still fine. This still feels a little more exciting. But also I haven't died yet, so we'll see. What up, Kuma? How's it going? We're playing Sonic 4. Remember Sonic 4? Don't lie, you remember it. You made spaghetti? Hell yeah. Never played it, never heard anything great about it? Yeah, that sounds about right. It's very much a Sonic game released in 2010. Which saying that aloud doesn't really mean much. I think Sonic Colors came out in 2010. And people like that one. But this is also the better half. This is episode 2. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this game was released episodically. Back when, I don't know, companies thought that was a cool idea. I feel like nobody ever liked episodic releases. I mean, at least I never did. I'm like, I don't want episodes. Telltale's Fault, yep. Like, what does Sonic 4 need episodes? Just make Sonic 4. And now there's no episode 3 because they didn't do as well as they liked. Sorry, Tails. You can tank that. Metal Sonic, can we go home? Whoa. Before he was finished his story. I don't know if it was a small team, but it was definitely a budget project, you know? I've said this a couple times now, but it was during that time where it's like before when like digital only arcade, like releasing the Xbox Arcade, there were like smaller titles. When now, you know, you can just release anything digitally and it can be of any quality. It felt like back then they weren't like taking it seriously as to release like fully fledged games, you know what I mean? It was also around the time when Mega Man 9 and 10 came out, so it's like retro revival. So let's make a new Sonic game, but it's styled like the old ones. Back when that was a novel idea. And now it's like, ah, we got Sonic Mania that did that way better. Are you enjoying Sonic Prime? I saw most of the first season. I never finished it. I think I got bored. So that's about it. Take of that what you will. Penny Arcade RPG games? I feel like I somewhat remember this. I had a lot of games on my... Oh, this is one of the best songs in the game. Also one of the best levels in the game, if not the best. I used to play a lot of like Xbox Arcade games or whatever on my 360. I might have a lot of them still on this Xbox. I should go look through them. Like I played Splosion Man, I have Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Bomberman Online, or whatever it's called. On the Rain. Ah! Slick Precipice of Darkness. Oh, I need to go faster. HD Gifu is so strong. I should boot that up one of these days. That'd be fun. Gimme. Did I have crossplay? Definitely not. I also had the original like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World release before it got delisted. But now that they re-released it, it's not a big deal. But I feel like it used to be. Da, 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 da. Wait, I want to go up. Oh, I should have gone up. I saw rings.
All right, Tails, kill these guys.
Gonna watch the new show? You should. It's really good. I mean, I'm like 3 episodes in, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Don't go in expecting it to be a one-to-one adaptation of the movie or the books. I mean, it's doing its own thing, and it's cool for that. But I'm sure you know that if you were spoiled. No! Oh! Wait, Tails, stop, stop, stop. I saw it. People say it pulled a... Oh my god. You see before condos took over? It captures your... the past of once was. That's cool. They do make Toronto seem very cool. And I'm sure Toronto is cool. I've never been to Canada. I would like to go. Red ring. Sonic, no! Get the ring! Oh my god. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim always captured a very mid-2000s energy. Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm ever in the Toronto area. The Scott Pilgrim? Yes, please. I need to find the subspace doors. We don't have that in America. Believe it or not. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Sorry, Tails, wait! Oh. Oh, the stairs? That's awesome. I want to grind down the stairs. Oh wait, I remember what happens to him. Never mind. A case for the roll not being very good in this game, by the way, that was the demonstration. Did the grind in the video game instead? Marginally better. I don't remember this level at all. I remember the aesthetic like this, but I remember nothing of the design. I don't even remember the loop-de-loos are here.
But look at that sunset. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely breathtaking.
I will say this game does look nice. I think it still holds up. In some ways, I think I even kind of prefer it over Sonic Superstars, but I won't say that with my full chest. I'll say in some ways. I'll say with half my chest. Now the first episode, not so much. I think the first episode is not very interesting at all. Anything cool does in particular? Better than other Sonic games? 2D Sonic games? No. No. Let's be honest here. I mean, there's that, but you could always fly with Tails. There's just a more active, like, button, and more... It's easier to do. You don't need to line it up or anything. Oh, no! But honestly, no, not really. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that Sonic 4 does that cooler than any other 2D Sonic games? And I'm like, no, not really. Even visually, the game looks alright, but I mean... Visuals were never really a thing that was like lacking in Sonic games, I don't think. If it was its own thing, it would have been fine, but I think they really messed up by calling it Sonic 4. Because you're just giving it impossible expectations. I mean, you can do that. You can't do that in Sonic 3. I don't know who would want to. I think we're in Final Zone. Or I think we have a boss and then Final Zone. Let's wrap this up.
Hey, Metal Sonic! I'm gonna turn you in. I'm gonna kill you!
Dude, Metal Sonic is huge, right? Like, with this perspective, he has to be huge. Where is he? He went home. Oh, there he is. Oh, sorry, Tails. And I'll hit you again. Okay, I have to hit him specifically. I was just making sure. That wasn't me being bad at the video game. I was just checking. Not to be like a funny YouTube parody, cool like video game parody, but Metal Sonic would be fine if he just didn't flip upside down and do this. That's not quite realistic. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him. I'm coming for you. Or Tails, he just has to tank that. And there he goes, I think. Oh! Forgot about this! That kills you! Oh my god, don't tell me we have to do that all over again. Oh my god. I'm getting Sonic Superstars flashbacks. Don't worry, gamers. Let's speed through this. I see the problem now. Oh, okay. Say what you will about showing up and killing Eggman in 15 seconds, but it is more fun than waiting 30 seconds at a time for a hit, you know? I think it's worth not having a long boss fight instead of doing this, you know? That's just one man's word. One cartoon man's word. Depends on what perspective. In particular with Sonic, I feel like when there's a lot of, especially with bosses, because I just played Sonic Superstars yesterday and had like I was having like a crisis because I didn't like it. But one of the biggest issues I had was the boss fights. There's so much like, he didn't even do this last time. Oh my god. Was the boss fights? They're so Tails. Was that a lot of the boss fights are just waiting for your turn to hit, you know? Which I know is like most boss fights, but I feel like for Sonic, there's like a balance. And I like speedrunning. It's also why I think I like things to be fast. I don't like having to wait for these long like, look, we haven't started the boss fight and we're 30 seconds in. He hasn't shown up. There he is. And I feel like it really puts a damper on replay, you know? Then you're like, oh, let's play the game again. And then you get to this boss and you're like, I think we're done. I don't want to play the 30-minute long boss fight. In Sonic, you know? And this is all in specific to Sonic. I guess you could make a bigger conversation about boss fights, but as much, yeah. I feel like for Sonic, like diehard Sonic heads, like you grew up with that and liked it, and you like never let go. And if you just didn't get it or didn't care for it much as a kid, then you're just, you know, you're normal. You're fine. You're like, oh, I remember him. He's kind of cool. And doesn't think about it ever again. And then there's the psychos like me who like never let it go. Like, I'm even having trouble thinking of like a good, like, I don't know why I did that. Like a good classic Sonic boss fight is like, I'm struggling to come up with one. They've never been like the highlight. I died. Oh boy. All right, we win this time. No, that's fine. This is conversation. I enjoy this. I think Mario's cool, but don't really play them. Yeah, I get that. I feel like I went through like my big, like, I'm just a platformer fiend. I'm a Nintendo head. Like really big in like 2011 to like 15. And I still enjoy platformers a lot, but now I feel like I just want to play stuff that's cool to me. And that could be anything at any given moment. Like, Mario Wonder looks really good, but, you know, I'm not, like, aching I need to play it. Would I like to if it fell in my lap? I'd play it, but, you know, I don't care enough to buy it. But I will recognize real, and that game looks like it's real fun. Even though I am a Sonic man, you know. I'm still real. I'm still a real man. And yes, when Mario Odyssey came out, I did buy Sonic Forces. But I did know what I was getting myself into, I think. I made my bed. And I was laying in it. The Hooters DLC? I know they had a cross promotion. I don't know if there's DLC. And if there is, point me in the direction. Tails, stop! You can't take much more, man. You're just a boy. Alright, this is where I died last time. Don't die here. I win? I win!
Whoa, holy crap! Holy shrimp tails!
My god, that took forever. See, that boss fight was only 2 minutes and 40 seconds, but that felt like a year. Granted, I did die, but that felt longer than 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Even in that time that I, you know, that I was alive. In that good run. But man, I'm not a game dev, I don't know. I know there's reasons they do things. I don't understand it, but do not touch my father.
I'm gonna kill your father!
Find an escape pod.
A Saiyan space pod!
Oh, look at that. That's cute. Giving a bean count in industry? You should. Give us the scoop. The sad scoop. Also, that's a Death Egg 2. He's surrounded. No, the Death Egg Mark II.
Oh, it's a zone!
Oh, damn, we have one more zone? It's fine. We'll run late. Sure, I got work in the morning, but who cares? Sonic's calling my name. Make a good decision to make money? Hell yeah. Greenlight a Sonic theme park. If you think anything sounds stupid in Sonic, just greenlight it. If they say, let's make a Shadow the Hedgehog 2, you gotta greenlight it, please. I don't want Sonic to be boring anymore. I want Sonic to be weird and exciting. Even if you know you got some misses in there. Well, that's right. The Death Egg Mark II is just a boss rush.
I'm gonna kill you again, Eggman. He's throwing a spirit bomb. Ah! Hey, move. I want to kill. I want to punch your son. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, I have a better idea. When he jumps, Jim's gonna fly over. The game should pay more money to make Sonic run faster. True. Oh wait, I should have just done this. Like this, right now! It didn't work. Oh, now. Let's go, Tails, let's go. Tails, you failed me. Come on, Tails, let's go now. Tails! We're making this look bad. Oh, I made it. And we suck. And we suck. Got him! Got him. Now if he ran me over, I'm gonna die. Alright, I've got the timing. I lost my rings. Oh, phase 2, thank god. Thank you, big gosh in the sky. I owe you one. No. Also, greenlight plastic model kits of Eggman robots. We need this. We need Eggman Gunpla. Eggpla. It's an untapped market. That's what I'm saying! The only reason I think they won't do it, it's like kids won't buy it. Yeah, but the Sonic Man children will. Me! You could even charge more. Because it could be like a premium collectible, you know? Come on. We'll buy it. I'm saying, it's kind of genius. And if you want, you can make them like interchangeable. You can like, you know, combine them or whatever. $1 million idea for free. There's so many different mechs and actual little robots. Oh, you want to race? Yeah, let's race to your death. Come on. Ah! Stranglehold? I feel like they do, but there's definitely other manufacturers, like different companies. I don't know much about them, but they do exist. I hear a lot about 30-minute missions, I think that's what they're called. I think they're doing an Armored Core series. So there's more. There's definitely other providers. I can't go in another rabbit hole. Not before Betty bye. But I would pay top dollar to make a Death Egg robot. Alright, final boss. And I have the craziest fun fact about this final boss. It's a heart. It's the heart of the Death Egg. That's not the fun fact though. But if you didn't realize that, well then there's a little fun fact. But the weirdest thing about this, this mech right here, whatever he's doing, this machine, a few months ago, I think it was this year, they released like a Sonic toy playset, and it was of this thing. It's like, okay, I know they're making a lot of Sonic toys, but out of all things to make a toy of, why the final boss from Sonic 4 Episode 2, a game that came out like 12 years ago, that most children haven't even played? I found it very strange, but it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's pretty cool. I won't deny that. I just find it odd. Found a picture, right? Isn't it weird? I'm just like, why in 2023 are we selling Sonic 4 toys? I'm not against it. I'm just a little baffled. It makes me want it. Like I've been asking for like a cool figure of like Gamma from Sonic Adventure. They made one of Omega, but I want one of Gamma. But then they released the Death Egg Mark II heart. I'm like, okay. Honestly, that makes me think like there's a chance. Ouch. I know I'm making this gameplay look insane. Goodbye, Egg. Oh, you're still alive. Goodbye, Eggman. I'm sick of you. I'm gonna do what I should have done a long time ago. Hit you one more time, because I'm not done. He's going cardiovascular. He must be stopped. No way. And you're done. You're dead. Game. Call it. Ref. Call it. Stop the timer. That's a PB right there. That's a new PB right there. And 50 lives. Perfect. That's a nice clean number. I heard that stock explosion. I heard that. Two Saiyans are headed to Earth. And there's Sonic 4 Episode 2. I did like that one more than one. Now playing them side by side, I did prefer this one. The controls were like changed just enough to make it more feel a little better. One was like kind of sluggish at points and weird. The aesthetics were better. The music was kind of better. But look at this. We didn't destroy it. It's still there. And this is the ending. Even if you get all the emeralds, it's the same ending. Now, you know, they were supposed to finish this with an episode 3. It was supposed to be a trilogy. It would have been like kind of like Sonic 1, 2, and 3. So I'm pretty sure in the next one it would have been Knuckles who shows up, just like in Sonic 3. But here we are 10 years later and still no sign of episode 3. So that's where it ends. Little planet was conquered and eaten by the Death Egg. And Sonic said, I don't know what to do about that. Bye. Honestly, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Hey! I like this song. Anyway, that's Sonic 4. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I had more fun than I thought I would. And I don't want to say it because I know it's gonna come off rude. It's gonna come off evil. But I did have more fun though when I played Sonic Superstars yesterday. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Sometimes the truth is hard to hear. But it's just the facts. I can't help how I feel. I'm gonna send you to Guilty Gear now. A game I should probably play again. It's been a little bit. Anyway, I think tomorrow we're gonna play Sonic Generations. Because on Wednesday I'm gonna go home for Thanksgiving. So no streams over the weekend. So we'll end this long weekend with Sonic Generations, a good, like a objectively good Sonic game. So we're not, you know, we don't end up on Sonic 4. Yeah, appreciate it. It's always nice to see you, Kuma. So we're doing that tomorrow. Ignore Eggman, who cares? But yeah, Sonic Generations tomorrow. That'll be a nice breeze and a half. Funny Sonic enjoyer, thank you. If that's what I can be known as, I'd be so happy. Good hanging, good talks, good enough games. You didn't have to say that. Right when I was having like a good night, I was like, ah, what a wonderful night and a wonderful send-off. You have to say that. At least your enjoyment of Sonic doesn't make me cringe. Thank God. I feel like an insane person sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm pretty self-aware. I try not to be unruly. It's not like it's hard to do. I feel like I'm pretty normal. Makes you cringe hard? Well, you're a liar, so it's fine. Anyways, I'll be cringe tomorrow. We'll gush on Sonic Generations. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time. 7 p.m. CST. Genshin Impact beat that new Sonic game. Yeah, see, I'll just like think that somewhere in the back of my mind for 1 second and be like, oh well. Okay, gotta go, bye, have a nice night.